Is my OBS crashing? Okay, no. Hello YouTube, how are you doing? This is the second part of today's stream. We're doing Ookami Okami. Maybe we might do a little bit of a chatting before that. Actually, probably not. I mean, we already had a moment of chatting. Unc have crazy good digestion. Not good enough, apparently, if you're fucking... you shitting yourself after eating butter. Maybe I have better digestion. Maybe I have selective digestion. I don't know. But today we are going to be playing Ookami Okami. Sorry, that was the intro topic for YouTube side for this section of the stream. We're playing Ookami Okami. It looked really cute, really adorable. Also, the Okami is hot, so I'm like, ooh, very interesting. So for game 2, let's also put this on Twitch. We're doing Ookami Okami, developed by Mushroom Mallow, which is also the people who developed Death and Theology, which we played last week. That was a really good game, so I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be short. It's gonna be around roughly an hour, I believe. So we might go through it. We'll take our time in going through it, but we'll see. I'm interested. The graphics look cool. The art style is nice. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the game, shall we? There's no game. Okay, hold on. Let me also lower the volume a bit because it was a bit loud. It didn't capture. Great. Thank you. Fantastic. Beautiful work. Not YouTube. OBS. Capture the game? Thank you. Ookami Okami, look at him. Look at this sexy man. Look at his beard. Oh. I didn't actually notice the beard at first, because it kind of blended in with his skin a little bit. If you like look at it from afar, it kind of just looked like he just had a normal chin. So I thought he looked like a young Kami. But then I was like making the thumbnail and I checked the press kit, right? That had the character PNG. And the guy did have like strong beard. I was like, oh, wait. Jason? So yes, looking forward to this. To me, it has Kamisama Kiss vibes, which is an anime from, I don't know, it was like from the early 2010s. So if you know Kamisama Kiss, you have a late ball knowledge. But we'll be seeing how this game fares. Let's see. I'm excited. It is a point and click game, but game with a point and click elements. So I'm actually not sure. Why is it not loading? Hello? Oh, there we go. Now! Hold on. Hold. There we go. Well, this is it, isn't it? I believe Akine is the lady we saw on the title screen. Also, I love the fucking UI design. It's so... ooh, it hits. I press my palm against the counter, feeling its every imperfection worn smooth by years of care. Every step in these halls, every creak in the floorboards, I've memorized them all. After tonight, none of it will belong to me anymore. Strange. I thought it'd feel sadder. I've spent a lifetime here and I'm too old to take care of it. A ryokan without its keeper is just an empty house waiting to be forgotten. How many times? Oh, I guess this is because we die. So I guess this is Akine's being old. Akine old version in the real life. How many times have I cleaned these counters and mopped these floors, greeting guests who came and went like fleeting whispers. I wondered if I would ever find someone to walk these halls with me, not just pass through them. Someone who would wake up beside me every morning. But no one stayed. No one made an impression. I made my way toward the onsen, my knees protesting with every step. Yeah, old lady. I should have let myself enjoy my life more. A persistent thought haunted me, refusing to fade away even in the quietest moments after the guests had departed. Did I live well? I spent my youth building this place, holding on to it with everything I had. And in the end, there's no one left to hold on to me. Oh wait, that's sad. I'm already tearing up just from reading that. Fuck. I'm already in tears, bro. Low key. That's deep. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, I'm being emotional. So, that's the real regret. Well, it's too late to dwell on it now. I brace a hand against the wall as I push myself upright. My back cracks, but I force myself to stand with a groan. Ari, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Keeping yourself hydrated and stretched. Thank you for shooting me in the head. In game. Hi, Ari. You're in Saba. Ooh, what you doing there, brother? Visiting family, visiting friends. Is there an event there? Hopefully you're enjoying your time though. Meeting a friend. Ah, that's fair. Hey, hopefully you have a good meeting with your friend. So, ooh. What part of me is like, spill. Brought a lot of baked goods. Oh, that's nice. That's cute. Baked goods. A good way into someone's heart. But that's nice. I hope you enjoy your time there in Saba. And chatting with your friend. Hopefully you get some... Hopefully she enjoys the baked goods. I know. And I just know it's gonna be good. It's gonna slap so hard. You fear you might get dragged to karaoke? That's fine. Just live. Karaoke. Sing it a little. You've done it once and you lived. You tried the stuff you baked before? That's cute. That's nice. Ugh. Bro, I'm trying to stabilize myself. I can't believe I already teared up just from the fucking earlier section. Remember? Oh, I do. Wait, it's her? Or one of her friends? I just should hydrate because I forget that I haven't been hydrating that much. Should heard you singing karaoke at Penang 3 times. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot, man. That's fair though. We were talking about 2 different topics, kind of.
No.
Why is that a nut, huh? Anyways. My back cracks, but I force myself to stand with a groan, but my foot slips. Oh, you fell into the water and drowned. That's sad. That hurts. Drowning is like a terrible way to die. Like if I had to put drowning on a tier list of ways to die, it's F tier. It's so slow, it's so painful. You feel the water fill up your lungs. It's just it's a terrible way to die. There was a moment of weightlessness, followed by a sharp crack as the back of my head meets the stone. Okay, so at least she didn't... Oh, fuck. 3.141592653589771693993745920307881749445923078482053481170667. There we go. Easy. At the very least, it's a quick death because the head got snapped into the back of the stone. So, you know, at least she didn't drown. So that's at least hopefully painless. Then, cold. Water rushes over me, pulling at my limbs. My fingers grasp for an anchor, but meet only emptiness. As the world blurs and my vision tilts, I catch a glimpse of steam swirling above, rising into a night sky that feels infinite and dark. Perhaps in another life. Oh. She heard me singing Country Roads, Blue by Yang. Ooh, Blue, nice. I don't know the third song. Ye Liang Dai Biao Wo De Xin with her husband. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I might listen to that. I've been listening to a lot of Chinese songs recently. That sounds pretty nice. Let me copy paste that just for future reference. I'm not Chinese. Is the most generic Chinese wedding song? Okay, so it's gonna be cute. So I'm definitely gonna bookmark that. My head feels like someone's hosting a drum circle in there. I inhale, hoping to be greeted by the cozy scents of aged wood and warm sake, but instead... What is that smell? Aw, come on, do it. Salt, fragrant smoke, and sweet amora... and the sweet aroma of osmanthus. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? No, Emperor Jason Palpatine. Do it. Execute Order 66. Osmanthus. Ooh. Instead of my dimly lit ryokan room, I see red. A bridge covered in mist. This isn't my ryokan. A sharp chill sinks into my spine. Jesus. I died, didn't I? The Red Bridge of Souls. I've heard the stories. A place between. A crossing for lost souls. And here I am, on a bridge between a life already lived and whatever comes next. But why does everything sound so loud? I can hear whispers, low murmurs, the occasional laughter. Seriously, my ears are starting to ache. Wait, ears? Ooh. Okay. A creeping suspicion settles in. I lift my hands. Those aren't my hands, are they? My fingers are slender, smooth. Sharp nails. Sharper than I remember. Claws? My breath catches. I stare at my arms, my legs. No more wrinkles. No more gnarled knuckles. No more aching bones. Oh, she's cute! Instead, I'm youthful, glowing, radiant. Oh my. My jaw drops. I pat down my arms. Firm, I press a hand to my stomach. Flat. I trail higher. No. No way! My hands fly to my chest. The most important acids. They're They're perky! By the spirits above, I have breasts again. Perky, full, no sag, no back pain. This is a miracle. Christ. These are the breasts of a woman in her prime, not a retired ryokan owner who needed at least 2 layers of fabric and a prayer to hold them up before Yaba. Before I can fully appreciate this cruel miracle, something moves behind me. No. I turn my head slowly. Ah! A tail. Holy cinema, you're so right. Can I disappear the chat log? A dialogue box to see what's behind? A red fur tail sways behind me, wagging. Oh. She's cute. My hands tremble even more, trying to make sense of everything. My skin, my tail, my lack of... Oh! I'm naked. I'm as bare as the day I was born, but with a tail, claws, and apparently some kind of breast enhancement. Thank you for the stretch. I will do that. Ooh. I feel my back crack. Oh, am I getting old? Oh. Oh no. A breeze rolls across the bridge. My entire, very exposed, freshly revived. Nobody was supposed to see this body. Prickles. Stay calm. Stay dignified. But of course, there is no dignity left to be had. I crouch down, wrapping my arms around my knees and curling my tail around myself like I'm trying to create a makeshift modesty shield. But I am not alone. I hear footsteps. No, more like claw steps, followed by rustling robes, and then something that sounds suspiciously like skittering. I do not turn to look. Absolutely not. I'm not entertaining whatever fresh horror that was. Ugh. A shadow looms behind me. A robed figure glides past, does a double take, then slowly backs away. Another one, sporting a long serpentine tail, grins at me, showing off a mouthful of sharp teeth. I pretend I didn't see it. Okay, Breathe. Red bridge, spirits, the rules of death. Then I am surrounded by spirits, possibly man-eating spirits. I will not be making eye contact with anything that looks like it might eat me. Deep breath. Focus. I've handled rowdy nobles, drunken guests, and several matchmaking attempts. I can handle this. Alright, first things first, clothes. And then I figure out what in the world just happened to me. I push myself up, careful and composed, and... Your rival, huh? Cute tail. Ow. Followed by a burst of laughter. Oh, splendid. Public humiliation on day one. Lovely. Alright, breathe. Pretend you're fine. My fingers twitch and something deep inside me whispers, move low, stay quick, bare your teeth if you must. And for once, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Come now, old girl, you've handled worse than this. I steel myself, back straight, chin up. Oh no, too fast. Suddenly gravity remembers I exist. The bridge vanishes, the lanterns blur, the night air rushes past me like a betrayal. Not this again! Water, again. But this time it feels different. I seem to be breathing underwater. An improvement from earlier, but also an insult. Didn't I already drown today? I feel like I should get a free pass on the second one. But before I can decide to stay here out of sheer stubbornness, the water stirs. A hand grabs me with a firm grip that says, stop embarrassing yourself and get out of my river. Before I can properly swoon at the sheer commanding nature of it, I'm pulled upward. My head breaks the surface and finally, I see him. Ooh. Our god. Nai Huju. Oh my. Now I've seen many men in my life. Strong men, handsome men. Men who paid extra for the private onsen package. But this one? He is something else entirely. Woo! Okay! Wait, is there not a way for me to see the CG without the background? Oh, I really wanna. White hair slicked against sharp, sculpted features. A mask covering a tall, broad figure clad in heavy robes, looking every bit like an ancient spirit who has been reluctantly saddled with bodyguard duty. His breath is steady, but I see the exhaustion in his stance. He looks like an old war banner, torn, faded, but still standing out of sheer spite. Oh, we love that. Oh, we love old men in this household. Which is still terribly attractive, by the way. Based Akine. And then I feel warmth. Actually, I should announce on Twitter as well. Hold on, that I'm doing the Ookami Okami. I just realized I should do that. I feel like that's a wise thing to do. Hold on, bear with me. We are now currently playing Ookami Okami. His outer kimono draped over my shoulders, his hand lingering just long enough to ensure it stays. My. It's been quite some time since I was last embraced by a handsome young man. How is he young, man? What do you mean? And with such grave solemnity, too. Solemnity? I don't know how to say that word. You alright? Tell him he looks dashing! Oh my, I am fine. Thank you so much for asking. And now that I'm up close, I let my gaze wander to the strands of white hair clinging to his skin, his mask gleaming subtly, and an expression I cannot see. You look absolutely dashing. He responds with a long, heavy silence, perhaps the longest in the world. I savor it. Oh, she a player. Can you walk? Oh, quite well, actually. Gracefully, even. Would you like a demonstration? Oh, Akine. I wink, but his shoulders tense as a response. He does not like that answer. Oh. Good. I will be saying worse things before the night is over. Finally bracing himself, he extends his hand. Come, I'll help you cross. Is that an offer? I glance at the bridge, the treacherous thing that abandoned me not once, but twice. Well, since you're insisting... I take his hand. He stiffens, but his grip is strong. I file this reaction away for future and future entertainment. And together we walk. This is a dream, isn't it? Does it feel like one? I hum, observing him as if he were an interesting specimen. Well, I can tell he's beautifully exhausted beneath that mask. I don't know. You're rather intriguing for a dream. His grip on my wrist tightens slightly. Ah, that got a reaction. Because it is not a dream. Oh, I was hoping this was the part where you swept me off my feet and declared yourself my spirit husband. He huffs sharply, but I can see a faint smirk beneath. You fall too easily. Ah, that's practically poetry coming from him. You are a yokai now. The words hit me like a ladle of cold miso down the back, very specific. I thought as much, but hearing it said aloud. So this is real then. Well, Akine, you have two choices. Fall into an existential crisis or flirt your way through it. How scandalous. No! Did I wait? I don't know if I pressed it right. Okay, good. Oh my, how scandalous. Am I a pretty one? You are an Okami, a great wolf deity. You're not answering my question, dear. Oh, she's such a teasing old lady in the heart. Oh, I love that. I notice his shoulders tense up a bit. His fingers flex like he's deciding between folding his arms or saying something. I grin. My tail swishes behind me, matching my glee. He lets out a tiny grunt and turns his head like that'll end this conversation. We should keep moving. Oh, he's fun. Alright, so it's true then. I died with unfinished business and came back all supernatural. Humans do not become yokai without cause. Let me guess. Strong emotions, right? The classic cocktail all in one, desire, longing, and a splash of regret. They always say intense feelings linger after death, and I was practically soaked in it. You understand then. I curl my fingers into the fabric of the kimono around me, grounding myself. It's real, heavy, like the weight of everything I couldn't let go. I didn't want to die alone. That was my final thought. For a moment, only the river answers me. It was powerful enough. Cam, thank you for attending your daily roll call. How you doing, sir? Hopefully you're doing well, keeping yourself hydrated and stretched. Hell yeah. All that yearning and I end up half drowned in a clingy kimono with a ruggedly handsome masked man. I'd call it a tragedy, but the shoulders are compensation enough. She's so playfully teasy. I love her. Or simply enough to refuse fading quietly. Not a denial nor an answer either, but close enough. I spent my entire life running a ryokan only to die and become a yokai. Some might call that a bit on the nose. Oh well, alright then, what now? You decide that. A remarkably casual response for something that should be an important revelation. Yeah, simple as that? Yes. After all, even as a yokai, it's still your life. Ah, so it comes with free will. Excellent. I was hoping this wouldn't be one of those ominous bound to an ancient curse situations. There's the faintest smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. Disappointed? Devastated. I looked past him at the mist-covered bridge ahead. And where exactly were you heading before I made my graceful descent into the river? Home. Home, Oh my god, what is this? Skibbity Gyat Riz, only in Ohio. Duke Dennis, did you pray today? Livy Dunn, rizzing up baby Gronk, sussy imposter, quirked up white boy, busting it down, sexual style, goaded with the sauce. John Pork, I recognize that one. Grimace Shake, Kiki, do you love me? Huggy Wuggy, Nathaniel B, light skin stare, Pla Nair? Oh, the Nair butthole thing. Nair butthole waxing, looks maxing, gassy social credit, bing chilling, he's cardi, literally hitting the gritty, the Okiway, Kai Sanat, Phantom Tax, Garten of Banban, no edging in class. That gave me physical damage, slightly emotional damage, because I recognize some of the references, but not all, so I'm like, maybe I don't know, man. That was painful to say. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, Twitch. I was like, what is this wall of text? And I just realized. I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Home, and where might that be? There. He lifts his chin slightly, and as if on cue, the mist moves to reveal a structure at the end of the bridge. Ooh! Is that a ryokan? Yes. A ryokan in the spirit world. Indeed. And you live there? Yes. I cross my arms, sizing him up. He's as unreadable as ever, but something about his tone is humoring me. With rooms? Yes. And is one of those rooms just so happens to be empty? I feel like that could be grammatically corrected, but I don't know how to correct it, so I'm not gonna try. He shifts ever so slightly, realizing that he has walked straight into whatever trap I have set. Perhaps? Oh dear, very fortunate for me. I didn't see what that was. Oh, that's like the log comes from the beginning. Well, I did his arms cross over his chest, and for a second I swear he's fighting back the urge to smirk. And you intend to claim it just like that? Well, I did just die and come back as a yokai. I feel like that entitles me to at least one complimentary perk. One? For now. I tap my chin, pretending to think. Tell you what, I'll earn it. Let me help out at your inn. Sweep a few hallways, clean the guest rooms, and look breathtaking while doing it. It'll be a fair trade. There's a beat of silence, then... I've made a mistake. Wonderful. I'll take it. A long, slow exhale escapes him, and for a moment I think he might just walk right back into the river to escape this. Instead, without another word, he simply turns on his heel and continues walking. I follow him with a grin on my face. The ryokan looms ahead, and I can see the wooden panels softened by time and lanterns hanging limp from the eaves. It isn't in ruin, but it looks like it wouldn't mind the excuse to be. This is not quite what I pictured. Not exactly welcome, weary traveler, enjoy your stay, is it? No. I give him a sidelong glance. He says nothing, but his pace is steady. This isn't how it used to be, is it? It was. A neat little deflection, but I've lived long enough to recognize it. Ah, I see. So you expect me to believe this place was always this charming. I can practically hear the unspoken sigh before it leaves him. You're not going to let this go, are you? Not a chance. Wait, is that amusement I detect? And then at last we step inside. Oh, it's so decrepit. Oh. Not the good kind of oh. More like the oh dear, what have I stumbled into type when you open a drawer and find a rotten snack that could double as an exorcism result. Oh. It's worse than I thought. A ryokan should be warm and inviting, but this place feels like it's waiting for someone to tell it it's over. It's over, man. Let it go. This is a disaster. Yes. Wow, just like that? No attempt to sugarcoat it? Would you believe me if I tried? Fair point. What happened here? I lost the power to run it. You say that like you misplaced it under a cushion. Would have been easier if I had. Oh, interesting. And how long has it been like this? Very long. That, at least, I believe. I should just walk away. This is not my problem nor my responsibility. But still, I know this feeling. I've lived this feeling. I know what this is like. You're far too tired of keeping this place, but you know it will die with you if you don't hold it together. Why am I crying from that? Why am I tearing up from that, bro? His hands are unmoving, but his shoulders tremble, betraying him. Looks like I hit a nerve. Have you changed your mind then, about staying here? I blink. That wasn't what I'd planned to say, but looking at this place, I can't see an inn like this and walk away, not when it still has bones strong enough to stand. No, I haven't changed my mind. I'm not just going to help out, I'm going to help you revitalize it. Because deep down, even after death, I'm still an Okami, still someone who believes an inn like this deserves life. Help? Yes, surely you haven't been left to your own devices for so long that you've forgotten what that means. I'm aware of the concept, but I don't need it. Oh god, you clipped it. Thank you for the clip. But that's gonna be permanently on my record then. Oh, I'm sure you don't, but that doesn't mean you should turn it down. People offer help, then they leave midway, or make it worse. So don't think of it as help, then. Think of it as professional meddling. Persistent. And you're stubborn. He exhales slowly, as though bracing himself. And what do you gain from all this? A place to stay, obviously. You want to stay. With me. Even though we just met. He sounds more amused than betrayed. Ooh. Yes, well, technically I just died, so I think I'm entitled to make a few impulsive decisions. Besides, it's either you're creepy ryokan or wandering around until something with detachable jaws decides I look crunchy. And my gut says you're not the type to take advantage of a woman. I tilt my head slightly, watching for a twitch or any sign of protesting. Nothing, just calm, tired silence. Besides, you need help and I need purpose. Let's not complicate a mutually beneficial arrangement. True. And you assume you can do better in keeping this place than me? I know I can do better. His ears prick up as if I've genuinely surprised him. You claim experience then. Dear, I used to walk barefoot through corridors, balancing ledgers, calming guests, and yelling at staff. All before breakfast. I let the sounds hang, watching him piece it together. Then tell me, Okami-sama, what would you do to improve it? For starters, get rid of the cobwebs before they start charging rent. There's dust on every surface, the lanterns are so dim I thought they were holding an exorcism. And I'm pretty sure I felt something evil whispering in that cupboard. I motioned toward the dust-covered reception table next. This looks alarmingly shoddy. Guests should feel welcomed, not like they're auditioning for a background role in the ghost story. I glanced toward the empty seating area where the chairs look rather dusty and unkempt. My ears lower instinctively, the sight tugs at a quiet ache in my chest. This place was meant to be lively, and now it just sags. Back in my ryokan? Oh, what a time that was. The lanterns always glowed warmly, the sake never stopped flowing, and I knew the name of every guest who ever dared to flirt with me. I may have been alone behind the curtains, but the halls never were. Laughter, footsteps, whispers in the night. Sometimes scandalous, sometimes not. It was home, noisy and beautiful and alive. While this is a shrine to silence. This whole place is a tragedy. And you believe you can fix this? I know I can fix this. Arrogant. If you are as skilled as you claimed. Yes, if. But you're welcome to test me. He studies me for a long moment. Oops. And I catch the precise moment he realizes he's going to lose this argument. Fine, but don't blame me when you fail. Ah, there's the answer I was hoping for. You'll work here then. Naturally. And you will follow my rules. Define follow. The man just turns on his heel, expecting me to follow. This is gonna be entertaining. Well then, now that you've sort of accepted my offer, I suppose I should at least know who my boss is. Shimon. And who exactly are you, Shimon? I am one of the 4 mythical beasts. He answers with the casual indifference of someone commenting on the weather. I beg your pardon? The azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, the black tortoise. I am the white tiger. As in the white tiger? The very same. Slowly I let my gaze travel up and down, actually looking at him. This frail, wilting daikon radish of a man is the legendary Byakko? Oh. I like that she went from admiring him, now she's like, this frail, wilting daikon of a man. He watches me with quiet amusement. This man definitely knows what I'm thinking. And how, pray tell, does one of the 4 mythical beasts end up like this? That is not important. I think it's very important. You're free to think so. Exhale sharply through my nose. Fine, I'll let it go for now. Fine, let's start over then. I am Akine, former Okami of Ryokan Tsukikage in the human world. Oh, I forgot Okami means mistress as well. I was like, that's smart. I ran my ryokan for decades. I know how to handle guests, manage staff, and maintain order. Do you now? A challenge? Oh, delightful. Dear, I once managed a summer festival, 3 weddings, and a pipe burst all in one day while wearing a kimono with a busted hem. I practically breathe hospitality. I kept that place running on time, under a budget, and with guests so happy they left gifts. I know it's Shimon, but I can't resist the urge to call him Simon. Shimon doesn't answer before shaking his head sarcastically. Bold words for a wolf who drowned in a river. Excuse me? I was not the one who was fished out like a wet, shivering pup. I was just testing the current. How fortunate then that I arrived before your test reached its conclusion. Fine, he won this round. Welcome then to your new home. Well then, boss, shouldn't you be showing me around? Surely you have some idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Perhaps. He moves with the grace of someone who refuses to acknowledge his own exhaustion. Naturally, I match his pace. If I wanted, I could glide ahead effortlessly, but there is something entertaining about watching him pretend he's not running on sheer willpower alone. Just as I'm considering how long he'll keep up the act, I catch sight of my reflection in a dusty mirror. Right. I'm still wearing his robe. It's scandalously slipping off one shoulder, draping around me in a way that could either be elegant or suggestive, depending on the lighting. Hell yeah. My, and here I am, strolling through your home in nothing but your clothing. What would the spirits say? Shimon stops mid-step and turns to me. You require proper clothing. Do I? I think this look has a certain charm. A bit daring, quite refined, actually. Stay here. Such a commanding tone. He doesn't dignify me with a response, rude, and disappears and down the hall, leaving me alone. I take the opportunity to glance around. What was this place like before, when it was alive? And why does he seem so reluctant to talk about it? Before I can dig too deeply into my own curiosity, Shimon returns, carrying a neatly folded kimono. The moment my fingers brush the fabric, I notice something immediately. It's well kept. There is a faint, lingering scent, soft, floral, and distinctly not his. Ooh! A woman scent. She says in a defensive tone, a woman, another woman scent. Whose kimono is this? Ask about the kimono. Duh. Oh, boss. Hey. What did it say? Whose kimono did you just give me? He recoiled slightly as if I had just hit a nerve. It was the only one left available. Was it? Nothing but silence. Curious, the fabric is elegant and preserved with care, not the kind of thing a man like him would keep out of convenience. Ooh, he had a wife. Funny thing though, a forgotten garment wouldn't be this well kept. Are you going to change, or do you prefer to stand here and test my patience? There we go. Oh, I love testing patience, but you already knew that. Huh. That's not a disagreement. Well, whoever this kimono belonged to, they mattered. They mattered. A lover, perhaps? Thank you. Oh, very interesting. I love the little back and forth they have. It's very cute. Very adorable. This hallway leads to the guest rooms. How many are there? Oh, she's so pretty with the kimono. More than enough, but they are unused. Don't worry, boss. I have plenty of ideas to bring life back to this place. I will reserve judgment. He strides ahead before I can retort. There's something familiar in this. Not the walls, but the rhythm. Walking the halls, checking rooms, holding it all together. I did this for decades. I watch him just ahead, shoulders heavy in a way that I remember too well. Was he always this quiet? Or did the ryokan take his voice like it tried to make... Did the ryokan take his voice like it tried to take mine? This is one of the guest rooms. Oh? He sliced the shoji door open with a smooth motion, revealing the room inside. Oh, it's so dusty. I hope no one died in this room. None. Yet. His voice is as dry as the air in here. Seems like evil spirits are the only ones staying here. This needs to change. I swish my tail, stepping further inside. A little warmth, a little charm, a lot of exorcism and scrubbing, and this place could be something special. I simply cannot wait. Alright, first order of business. Who's cleaning all of this? That would be you. My dear, you really think I'd fall for that? You are the Okami now. Yes, and the proper Okami delegates. Speaking of, where are all the staff? Surely you weren't running this place alone? No, there were others. Were? A soldier spirit who cooked, a broom that never stopped sweeping, a lazy river dweller who barely did anything unless bribed. And the robe I woke up in, was that from the broom or the river dweller? No, that was... mine. Sheesh, she says it's like that's just another towel on the rack. Well then, I'll return it eventually, after I stop enjoying how soft it is. As you wish. Back to the matter at hand. When my strength faded, they withdrew. Yokai bound to a place need energy to remain. Without it, they slumber or disappear. So they've been asleep this whole time? Perhaps. Or waiting. I can no longer tell the difference. He says it like it doesn't hurt, but something in his voice tells me it does. His weight shifts. Something is off. Boss? His posture wavers, his balance falters, and before I know it, he collapses. Shimon! I move without thinking, catching him before he fully crumples to the floor. He's lighter than I expected. Surprisingly so. For someone built like a tragic mountain god, I thought I'd need divine intervention. Or at least a sturdy wheelbarrow. Well now, look who still has upper body strength. Oh, I spilled water on my keyboard while I was trying to pour water. Hold on. I need to... I don't want it to electrocute my keyboard. Hold up. Let me clean this up. Good enough? Nope. Okay, that's probably better. There we go. You overdid it, didn't you? Why? Silence. I sigh, pressing my fingers lightly to his wrist, checking the pulse beneath its skin. I just realized this is control. Is this control? Oh, it is! What the fuck? I sigh, pressing my fingers lightly to his wrist, checking the pulse beneath his skin. Wait, do yokais even have a pulse? I'm... alive. I smooth a stray lock of white hair away from his mask, brushing it carefully behind his ear. Ooh. You really don't take care of yourself, huh? It looks like he might respond, but in the end, he doesn't. Lucky for you, dear. You've just hired the best Okami there is. He groans softly. I take that as acceptance. Now, where's your room? Unnecessary. So he's one of those, the quiet, brooding types who wear their past like a second mask and dare you to ask what's underneath. Let me guess, you think you can sleep anywhere, don't you? Yes. No, absolutely not. If I let you, you'll curl up in some drafty hallway and waste away in your sleep. A proper ryokan master must have a proper room. He exhales, aggressively, the nerve. Look, you can fight me on this, or you can just tell me where it is, and I'll let you sleep in peace. Your choice. End of the hall. Alright, boss, up we go. Oh. The man being fucking princess carried? At least I'm imagining she's princess carrying him. Shimon's room is unsurprising. It's organized, spotless even, but it's also the most lifeless space I have ever stepped into. This is the room of a man who has decided to live his life as an aesthetic exercise in suffering. I shift my grip again, still surprised I'm carrying him at all, to be honest, and lower him carefully onto the futon. The second he touched the mattress, his body fully gave in to the exhaustion. You know, most people keep something in their room, a trinket, a book maybe, like anything that suggests they have feelings. Silence, which is expected, but still. Help change his clothes. Shimon is drenched in sweat. Without thinking, I reach for the collar of his robe, loosening the fabric slightly to help him breathe. My fingers brush the warm skin of his chest. Whoa. It's searing. His skin radiates an intense amount of heat. Oh, Kamisama, he's burning up. And yet, when I touch him, I'm the one holding my breath. Woo! His hand twitches as he gestures toward the wooden chest in the corner. So he's aware and very much letting this happen. Woo! Okay. Your clothes are in there? He gives the smallest nod, head tilting, observing me. I feel like he would have been mad if I tried to take off his mask, so I went for the other option, which is honestly more sensual. Head tilting, observing me. I move to the chest, slide it open. Inside is a stack of folded robes identical in design. I grab one from the top and return. Alright, let's get you out of this, boss. No funny business. I'm doing this as a professional. A responsible adult. I kneel beside him, fingers brushing his shoulder as I pull the outer robe down slowly. The damp fabric clings before giving way. My palm accidentally grazes the curve of his back. Shimon inhales sharply. A tremor runs through his arm. Hold still, alright? Shimon exhales slowly now, then speaks with a low tone. You're very thorough, Okami-sama. Whoa! My fingers freeze just below his collarbone. My heart does something rather scandalous. This man is trembling, but he still has the gall to tease me like this. I swallow the urge to retort. There, that's better. He'll be back to grumbling at me in no time. I trace my thumb carefully along the edge of his sleeve, a light, pointless touch. I convince myself it's to just a fold. We both know it isn't. Sleep well, Shimon. Oh, we didn't get a CG where we were taking off his clothes. Now that that's settled, he really was planning to shoulder all this alone, wasn't he? How long has he been carrying all this weight? There's no staff to help out in this broken place, and this man is too stubborn to ask for help. But I've always had a soft spot for beautiful things in need of repair, and you, White Tiger, are long overdue for someone to take care of you for once. I will drag this place back to life, and maybe you along with it. Alright, this place is a mess. Let's fix that. Ice sharp, dust, cobwebs, gunk, whatever doesn't belong, it's getting evicted. Interact with dirt, cobwebs, and evil spirits using left mouse click until they're removed from the environment. This is still a ryokan, gosh darn it, and I will start acting like one. The environment will change once we have cleaned everything. Oh, cute. Let's keep finding and clearing every nook and cranny. The more I clean, the lighter the air will feel. In every area, there are 3 objects that can give you information about Shimon's past and the history of the ryokan. Find them before the area is cleaned to unlock a secure... In every area, there are 3 objects. Okay. And who knows, I might dig up a few little secrets the boss forgot to dust over while I'm at it. Is there anything in here? Or is this just nothing? Nothing here. Open the map to the guest room, I guess? Serene mind, still like water. A mind unruffled by events and the stresses of life. Is that what the writer strived for? Ooh, this figurine looks handmade, crude shape but with love in every dent. It's a tiger, like the Byakko. Shimon kept it, so he's either sentimental. Either he's sentimental or really bad at spring cleaning. What else would be the item? The drawer. Yeah, this letter's been hidden and folded so many times before. I read the sentence, "Dear Shimon," and immediately close it again. I don't think it's my place to snoop around. Okay, now we've unlocked the 3 items. Who wants to sleep with a cobweb over their head? If anything lunges out of the closet, I swear I'm setting on fire with sake. Get fucking exercised, nerd. A beautiful view like this ruined by spiders with no sense of hospitality. Blasphemous. Ugh, gotta hydrate, boys. Imagine sleeping here and a face peeks from behind the glass like it's a clinging past lover. Oh, it is glass. Interesting. I hope Shimon doesn't keep a literal corpse in here instead of figuratively. Oh, this didn't get fully cleaned. Blood? I hope this isn't the guest's leftovers. That would be very awkward to clean. I'm not touching it with my bare hands to make sure. Ah, of course, because sleep paralysis wasn't terrifying enough already. Is that an eye? Oh, it is an eye. Ugh. Area cleaned. Hell yeah. Looking pretty, looking sharp. Let's go to here. Guest should be signing in, not having a sneezing fit. Let's clean this guest book. But look at this handwriting. Very sophisticated. Very intricate. I think whoever wrote this was probably the type who labeled all the storage jars and rearranged the towels when bored. How very specific. Ooh, packed but never used. Or maybe whoever had this left in such a hurry that it was forgotten. I wonder why Shimon never bothered moving it. Very interesting. What else? What's the 3rd thing? Even though the writing has faded, he still keeps it there. He still keeps it here. This wooden plaque is important to him. What does it say, man? You know, if you're going to lurk inside the cupboard, at least offer to help dust. Right above the guest book? That's just rude. No one wants to sign in under a spider ambush. True. Correct. I think the windows are the only ones dazzling in this ryokan thanks to these suspicious yellow stains. A little light would be nice, preferably the non-ominous kind. Interesting. Someone's still waiting here? But for what? Or who? Oh, I didn't even see that. Of course there's dried blood on the floor, because this place wasn't creepy enough already. This one? A torn scroll. Either someone left in a hurry or and accidentally ripped it, or there was a fight and this was the aftermath. The poor plant is trying its best, so the creepy crawlies have to go. Ah yes, a cobweb to the face. More haunted manner than ryokan, really. There we go. Area clean. Look at how pretty that looks now that everything's cleaned. Spick and span. Guest room. Nope, I already been to the guest room. I'm stupid. Red bridge. Ooh. Well, this little embroidery has hand-stitched initials in the white letter. M. No guest takes the time to embroider a napkin just for fun. Well... What other items? This again? Ah, an ofuda. Whoever the writer was, they prayed for Byakko, not to Byakko. Byakko. What's the third item? I don't know what the third item could be here. Oh, this. A charm tied with careful knots. I don't think that's a mere decoration. I wonder if Shimon's strength had already waned back then. Absolutely not. I refuse to be dragged underwater by those hands. Them hands, they're fighting. Murky water, murky history, murky everything. Honestly, boss, what were you doing out here all those years? Well, that's either caused by swamp gas or a creature lurking underneath the water. I don't want to deal with either. Good. Oh, hi, there's someone there. Glowing eyes watching from the mist. How lovely. Exactly the atmosphere I wanted for a cozy ryokan. What else is there? Nature is reclaiming this place. I suppose I should reclaim it. Off with you, vines. What else? Oh, there's more ghosts there. Oh, wonderful. Whispering from the trees, probably eavesdropping spirits. What's the last thing, though? Just clicking every spot. Don't think about what caused it, just scrub it clean. Oh, there is like kind of like blood on it. Area cleaned. I step back, surveying my work with no small amount of satisfaction. The dust, gone. The cobwebs, vanquished. The evil spirits are probably migrating somewhere else. Then I hear footsteps behind me. I turn just as Shimon enters, and... oh no. Oh, why is he handsome? He's always handsome. What do you mean? Why does he look like that after barely a nap? That is... oh... His skin is color again, his shoulders look broader, his jawline is more defined, and I bet I can use it to slice mochi! Oh, jawline so sharp, you can fucking slice shit with it. Can sleeping for a little bit change his appearance so drastically? Is that even allowed? My gaze absolutely betrays me, and of course he notices. I clear my throat so hard I might have dislodged my spine and immediately throw my hands toward the freshly cleaned lobby. Fansa! For both genders! And all sexual orientations. Well, look who's up and walking. What do you think? It is acceptable. Brother, this is more than acceptable, man. What the state it was in shambles. You weren't taking care of shit. You were leaving your fucking belongings behind. You left a fucking packed bento that's probably rotten by now, man. Oh, I'm sorry, did I mishear? Because it sounded like you just undersold my miracle work. Everything is still standing, that is an improvement. I gasp, hand on my chest like he just struck me with a mortal wound. Everything is still standing after all I've done? This is the level of praise I get? Would you prefer a ceremony, a festival in your honor? A small compliment wouldn't hurt. I will see if the spirits can play instruments. Did he just show back? Did my ears trick me? Admit it, you're impressed. You did well. Yay! Why am I being buttered?
Cat loaves go very well with butter. You must first ask the cat loaf.
I've become buttered.
I'm going to take that as a
baby.
Yes. So you stick your knife in the butter like so. Like so.
My throat is dying, bro. Let me drink more water. This time not to spill it on the keyboard. I didn't spill it on the keyboard. I'm a gamer.
Center cat loaf. Like so, yeah. So that is the presentation.
Mikshumi, hi, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for attending the daily roll call, keeping yourself hydrated and keeping yourself stretched. Oh boy, this game makes me need to hydrate for many reasons. I'm thirsty for this man. Wait, say it again? No. Just once more, please, so I can cherish your compliment. I'll say only this, it is nice to walk through a place that does not resemble an evil spirit's final resting place. Aha! Victory. I fold my arms triumphantly while he... well, I can't tell what his expression is under that mask, but I know that he approves. Perhaps it is time. Time? To to reopen, start gathering power again. Then let's do it! I step forward, tilting my head, watching him closely. I'll make this ryokan shine again, boss. I'll make this ryokan shine again, boss. Just you watch. Good, hell yeah. We love that. We will see. No, we will succeed. And this time he doesn't argue. The ryokan creaks as if exhaling for the first time in years. The dust may have settled, but the real chaos, it's only just beginning. Don't tell me that's the end of the demo. No fucking shot. This wasn't in the schedule. I said, let's have a tea near the bridge and watch the river, not, let's accidentally dig up your entire emotional history, boss. But here we are, right before the inn is about to open its doors again. I figured we could both use a moment to breathe before someone inevitably demands a refund since we are understaffed. So I set the cups down, steal a glance at him, and say, tea? Shimon sits across from me as I pour the tea. Tell me something, boss. Have you ever shared tea with someone as alluring as I am? I would rather not answer. You'd get cocky. Oh, he thinks he's clever tonight. Careful. Say one more charming thing and I might start thinking this is a date. It is tea. He sips unbothered while I sip louder and very bothered. Just goes like... Oops, I hit my mic by accident. Sorry. You're lucky I find deadpan charm appealing. There is a certain appeal to deadpan charm. That is true. I used to sit like this with someone many years ago. He had lovely hands and terrible timing. He left. The sad life at the ryokan wasn't romantic enough. Shame, I looked very good in an apron. What about you? Surely even white tigers have a romantic phase? He sets his cup down, then pauses. Come on, boss, give me something. Top 3 tsundere. He's not true tsundere, because he does at least playfully tease back, and he is aware. He's a player for sure. And a mix of that kudere a little bit too, I feel. Because he shows a little emotion, but not so much that it's super obvious. But you can tell. You can tell. There was someone. Now we're getting somewhere. Someone, that's all I get. You did not offer a name either. Fair, but mine didn't leave behind some fancy handmade gifts like calligraphy or a tiger figurine. Seems like that one got a reaction. You've been snooping, it seems. I manage an inn, so I don't snoop, dear. I uncover. What was she like? She liked quiet places. Then she would have hated me. She would. But I wouldn't. My, dangerous choice of words. He's a player. He knows. He's toying with his food like a fucking tiger, bro. That was quite a bold statement, boss. Interpret it however you wish. But you deflected from my original question. Of course, I didn't mean to pry, boss. I'm above that. But I was just wondering if I should be jealous of a ghost with good taste. Jealousy would be pointless. So is resisting me, and yet here we are. We finish our tea in silence. Well then, that's enough honesty for one cup. Agreed. Let him keep his secrets. For now. For now. That's it! Oh, that is the end. Oh, I wanted more. It is a short demo, which is fair. Just a glimpse into what it can be. I mean, yeah, I did expect it to be short. A lot of the games today we're playing are quite short. I kind of want the song to play in the background. That doesn't play in the background even when I window it, brother. That's a shame. I like the music. I guess I'll put it on this while we talk for a bit. That was cool. That was neat. Just an hour preview of what it can be like. So far, he's very playful. He's very I do like he looks very old, I think. There we had a CG, not a CG, yeah, well, kind of a CG with well, yeah, we have this. Like at the same time, he doesn't look that old, to be fair. It's just the beard that makes him look older than he is. Like without the beard, he would look certainly a lot younger. But I am glad that they gave him the beard because I love me some white beards. I love my old men. I'm sorry. But that was good. I enjoyed the little bit that we got, and I am looking forward to the full game. I wonder if there's gonna be like some sort of management aspect to it, because you know, maybe having like management sim-esque features would be cute to have, for since it is like a ryokan thing. It would be great to have. I don't know what the final game's features would have, obviously, duh, because this is only a demo and I don't believe they have it on the Steam page. But if you enjoy this game and want to wishlist it yourself, you can do so. I think there's really great potential here to be had. The art style is super fucking nice, dude. The CG's so fucking good. Oh my god. And I love the main character is very playfully teasy, very, as described in the Steam store page, very adult type of romance for sure. It's not just like the, oh my god, you like me kind of thing. It's a lot more playful, a lot more suggestive, which is nice. I haven't played a lot of like visual novels that have that. Usually I play a lot of visual novels that are set like more in like college type stuff, and of course like a lot of like high school type setting stuff as well, which, you know, it has its own charm. But I do enjoy and appreciate the more adult romance side of this thing, of the romance between these two. They're both very playful. He's a lot more quieter for sure, but he do play. Didn't name me 3 varieties of backshots. I don't know backshots, man. I don't play golf, you know. There's probably a backshot in golf, right? Technically, I don't know. Is that when you hit it with the back of your freaking golf club? Yeah, art style very neat. Story, we don't know too much, because it has only just been an hour, and this is like demo build 0.0.1, so it's very early. We don't have much info on it, but I'm looking forward to, maybe there's gonna be more demos coming out, then maybe we'll get something more there. But yeah, wishlisted on Steam definitely helps the developers gain more traction, more attention on the Steam store. So please, if you enjoy what you saw, if you like the characters, go wishlist it. Would help out the dev a whole ton. But that will be it for today's stream. It's a short stream because, again, yesterday nights was, or earlier today rather, was a lot, and that I just feel like I couldn't stream for longer than that. So it's a short stream today, but let's see who we can raid. I would like to see who we can raid. But if you also want to see my schedule for the upcoming week, for this week rather, go follow my Twitter. There's a lot of games we're going to be playing, a fuck ton of games. Tomorrow we'll be playing Kumitante, which looks like a very Danganronpa-esque game. I'm gonna enjoy that a lot, I feel like, just from vibes alone and what I saw in the trailers. That's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna be playing Isekat, which is a typing game with a very long title. I believe the full title is Isekat, Crushed by a Computer. My beloved kitten is transported to a fantasy world where its typing skills save the kingdom. You're a cat that got isekai'd, and apparently you have typing skills. Apparently, it was absolute cinema. The stream earlier this morning. Yeah, that was something. Yeah, there's gonna be giveaways for Isekat and Neko Odyssey as well, as I previously mentioned. If you want to participate in that, go to these links for the 2 games. We got 1 extra key that we can give for Isekat and 2 extra keys for Neko Odyssey. So thank you for the devs again for being able to provide that. Participate in it. Free games. Who wouldn't want free games, you know? So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Isekat tomorrow and Kumitante. And that's it. Instagram's where I post my art, and Blue Sky I don't use. I should get rid of it. At least like not included in that thing. Again, let's see who we can write. I've just been yapping. Oh, I forgot to put the SEAGO tag back in for my fucking stream. That's because of yesterday's stream. Hold on. I guess I'll just add it now while I remember. And update it there. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a good rest of the day. Hopefully you all enjoyed my streams. Keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself stretched. Don't stare at the screen too long and all that. And also let me shout out Komi Kitty again earlier for the raid. Really appreciated it. Blah, 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 blah. Komi... Is it 2Ks? I don't remember. Was it... Oh, fuck. Let me scroll down just to make sure that was correct. I can't see it. Comic Kitty. Yeah. Just shout them out once again. Just appreciate them from the raid. We raided into them a couple of times, and now they've raided into us. So let's see who we can raid. We can raid into Franadaria, who raided us graciously a couple of days ago, I believe. So you know what? Let's do that. Here is the raid message for people who aren't subbed. And for those who have subs, here you go. Or who are subbed to the channel, you can use that. Let me copy it myself as well. And again, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself hydrated. Stretch. Eat some food. Don't stare at the screen too long. Take a little bit of a walk every now and then just to refresh your legs. And just chill out. And that'll be it. Alright. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. And pretty much like in 12/13 hours. So yes, we'll be doing that. Alright. See you guys. Wait, I need to actually like press raid on them first. Franadaria. There we go. Right. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Goodbye for reals for now. And as usual, please read the rules before you chat. Make sure you keep yourselves behaved. And yeah. See ya.